back everyone. Today I'm going to be planning out a week in my hobonichi cousin. So here is a quick look at how last week turned out. I should probably move some of these things so you guys can actually see. I used a really fun spring kit from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I really liked the way that it turned out. Turning the page to this week, the week of February 26th through March 3rd, I think I'm going to take a break from the kits. I finally took some time to organize some of my stickers and I could not be happier. There is a video coming, so definitely stay tuned for that. This week I have some time off and I've really been maximizing it and just trying to be a little bit more intentional with the time that I have, getting ahead on content, which is why you're kind of seeing videos from the week prior, is because I got behind when work got like super crazy and now I'm playing catch up, but I don't want to like skip over videos. So the plan with me is are really just a week behind. It's not incredibly horrible. I hope that you guys don't mind too much. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I think I'm just gonna obviously lean towards my like Coffee Monsters Co. and Once More with Love icon stickers. And then I did set up another book with some additional shops that I have been shopping with a little bit more frequently. And then I think like the color overall for the week is probably just gonna be this Tombow 158. It's just a really nice green. Sometimes I'll just use it on my sidebar or where I'm gonna mark work days. And I probably won't track habits since I'm not using stickers this week. I'm not really great at drawing out habit trackers and things like that. Really feeling the green vibes for this week. I've been getting so many questions about this Pentel Energel Clenna with the green body. It is by far one of my favorites, but I believe it was part of a limited time release. I did purchase it from Jet Pens, but it has been a few years, you guys. I think it's the only one that I have in this color. I know that if you go over to Jet Pens, they do still have it in like the brown and it's like a peachy salmon color and then the white barrels as well. Unfortunately, yes, it is limited time. Let's bring you guys in just a little bit closer. All right, so we've got this week and then the meal plan will go down here. Okay, so per usual, because it's just been my thing lately, I am filming this on a Tuesday, so I'm a little bit behind. So on Monday, I really took advantage of the time off and I filmed. I got so caught up. I was really happy. I think I'm 2 weeks ahead of myself now, which has been a goal of mine for a really long time. It's just, you know, life is lifing sometimes. I'm going to use this YouTube emojis from Coffee Monsters Co., some of my favorites. But I really have been trying to take a little bit more time to slow down with how I am producing content. I recently purchased a new camera, so I've been taking time to learn how to use that. I have downloaded some new music. And again, just trying to do like a little bit of a refresh. I did that a little bit at the end of December, you know, updating like intros, photos, things like that. But there was still work to be done. It like never ends. I promise you guys, like posting to YouTube isn't like some easy, like one and done type of task. I'm gonna do filming day here because I did get quite a few things done. I also, because I did just get a new camera, I spent a lot of time watching YouTube to learn the new camera because it was not the easiest for me. And I definitely want to put down the video that just went up, which was a plan with me. And I'm going to grab stickers from Paper Bits Co., new to me shop, but they also have like a little social media page that is super cute. And I think I'm going to use that for this week's video. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab 2 of them. I've also shared before in the past that sometimes the upload times on YouTube can be really frustrating. So getting ahead has been really helpful and has reduced that stress, because I kid you not, I would be ready to publish a video and it would be on me that I waited till the last minute to transfer it from my computer to YouTube. But it used to be that it only took like 10 minutes to upload a video. And now sometimes YouTube has you waiting hours, and I mean hours. Like, I've heard people wait 6 to 8 hours. For me, it's typically 2 to 3 hours, and it's not always consistent, because yesterday I scheduled something for later in the week and it was back to the 10-minute thing. So it's been kind of crazy. And then I just spent the rest of the afternoon like tidying up around the house. Didn't have to do too much because we did quite a bit on Sunday. I shared this over on Instagram, but we actually had to mow our yard. Like, I could not believe it. It just got to a point where I was like, our neighbors are gonna hate us if we don't do something about this mess. And I'm just gonna grab another Paper Bits Co. I heard about this shop, Paper Bits Co. from Theory of Lauren, and I'm obsessed. I do have to slow down how much I'm ordering, but they have some of the cutest stickers like these for cleaning. They are just adorable. But yeah, over the weekend we had like this spring-like wave of weather come through, and I was like, all right, we're doing it. We're doing the yard work. We're getting the laundry done. We're doing all this stuff, and still had a couple of things to take care of here on Monday. Okay, moving on to Tuesday, which is today when I'm filming this. Today was returns day. I had a couple of things that I've been needing to return over the last it's been like a month. I'm not even gonna lie. It has been more like a month. And it's a pain to return stuff, you guys. I'm trying to find the little emoji with the shopping bags, but I took care of a couple of things. I also did end up purchasing a couple of things, but the most frustrating part was the Sephora bit. I did not realize that you cannot return things to Sephora that is inside of a Kohl's if you made your purchase online. Apparently they have two very different systems, and they just wouldn't accept the return, which is kind of had me like, okay, fine. I had no issues at all returning my stuff to Target. Target is like easy breezy. They do not give you a hard time whether you purchased your items online or in person. But I'm just gonna put returns and errands because I did have a few other things that I needed to pick up as well. And then for the remainder of today, I'm really just focusing on a lot of administrative side of things for Julie's plans. And this has been like the best part, is having this bulk of time to really sit down and take care of that. I have some brands that I need to get back to, a couple that have reached out about collaborating, so I am excited about that because I don't do quite as many collaborations as I used to back in the day, and that's definitely by choice because, again, it's a lot of work. I don't care what anyone says, it's a lot of work. So you kind of have to like pick your poison. Is it fun and exciting and an awesome way to earn some extra income? Absolutely, yes. Is it hard work? 1000% yes. So, approach with caution. So I'm just gonna put some admin time here. I also spent some time looking at music today because, again, I used to be really good about adding, like years ago, adding background music and better transitions and things like that. And I just kind of want to slow down and get back to focusing more on the quality, which is also why I've backed down on the number of videos that I post per week, is because it felt like I was just churning out content just to say that I posted something. And again, that's just not for me. All right, and then I just want to get this sticker off my hand. It's gonna go on Thursday because Thursday's video is actually my review of the Calpac Luca video, and it's an interesting video, but and of course I would spell something wrong because I'm trying to talk and write at the same time. But I did share my initial thoughts over on Instagram stories, but I did share that I would also be doing a little bit more of an in-depth review. So that's what that video is. And by the time you see this plan with me, you can go back and watch the backpack video. Okay, so on to Wednesday. I do go in the office that day, but it's only for a half day, which is awesome. And I'm just gonna keep drawing the arrow here. I kind of really love these like low pressure weeks where I don't have to worry about way too many things. And it's not like stupid hectic or anything like that. And one thing that I don't want to forget is on Tuesday at 7 p.m., Archer and Olive is doing a Black Creators Connect panel. I'm hoping it'll be on replay, so by the time this airs on my channel, you can go back and watch it. And I'll try to remember to post the graphic here, but it has a bunch of creators from within our community, to include my friends Meg, Myra, and Jerica, and Lore, and a creator by the name of, I just discovered their Instagram, but it's Franklin. And again, I'll put the graphic up here. I could not remember their handle to save my life, but I'll put it up here, and hopefully there will be a replay. I'm not sure, but it's really, really cool. I believe they did this last year, and it's just an awesome event to attend and support Black creatives within our community. And like I said, that's at 7 p.m. this Tuesday. Again, it'll be after the fact that you guys will be seeing this. And I think I'm just gonna use the same computer emoji. Maybe I'll do like a little coffee one, because I will be tired by then, but I definitely want to tune in and watch it. And I'm not really following the times here, but I'm just gonna put A&O for Archer and Olive, and then Black Creatives Connect panel. Okay, I've got that in there, and I really kind of want to get back into getting on my bike, my Peloton bike again. I didn't do it on Monday. The plan is to either do it between dinner and watching this panel. I mean, honestly, if I could just prop my iPad up on my bike, then maybe I can bike while the panel is happening and just sort of multitask. We will see. And this is me just kind of like, you're hearing me flip through my book because I know that my emoji writing the Peloton is in here somewhere. I should get tabs for this book because Poi and Hun does make tabs for their books, and for some reason, there it is. For some reason, I have not purchased them, but I am getting to the point where it would really be helpful if I just had a little better way to flip through these books. And I don't know about you guys, but if you're on a wellness journey, I hope that you're not struggling as much as I am, but working out has been just difficult. That has been the only way that I can describe it, but I did go see my PCM recently, and they were like, girl, get it together, especially at my age. Like, lifting weights and things like that is so incredibly important, and I have not made it a priority, but I'm gonna try to make it a priority. And it's just something that's been on my mind, but I'm gonna do some filming right up until dinner on Wednesday, because again, I am trying to get ahead as much as I possibly can. And some of these videos are not date specific. They're like, I can have them in my bucket of videos to pull from those weeks that just get super hectic and get away from me, because I hate having those weeks where I'm like, I just have nothing to post because I didn't properly plan, you know? Okay, so back to Thursday, I have a doctor's appointment at 11, and I know that I've got somewhere in my other book stickers from Salam Creative. I think I've mentioned this shop before on my channel, and it's spelled Salam Creative, S-A-L-A-M, and you can find them over on Etsy. They have got some of the cutest freaking stickers. And I just realized my appointment's not at 11, it's at 10. And I made it at 10 because I have a lunch date with Kayla. We're trying to be a little bit better about spending time with each other, and this week we are going to get to spend a lot of time together. Okay, so that is at 10, and it is a follow-up for just checking some of my vitamin levels, which have also been very out of whack. So we started a new like vitamin regimen to hopefully also help with getting me out of like the winter like funk, because I have just felt it, and I have felt it hard. So for me, my doctor personally recommended upping my vitamin D, my iron, and my magnesium. So now that it's been like several weeks, they're gonna run my blood work again and go over all of that. All right, and then of course we've got to put the lunch situation with Kayla. I could have sworn I saw something really fun in here for food. Maybe not. I mean, these are used more for groceries and like Saturday things, but it might be in my Once More with Love book. I wish that I was someone who knew exactly what icons I was going to use so that I could have them all pulled ahead of time, but I'm just not that kind of planner. Like, it's gonna take me a minute. Let's pick the tacos because more than likely we are having tacos. One of the things that I do like to add is an area to be able to add to-do lists in here. And I have been using the Coffee Monsters Co. Today lettered headers. They're on like this super thin washi paper, which I'm obsessed with. So I'm gonna put one here and add my to-dos under there, and then one for Wednesday and so on. I don't put it every day. Like, obviously there's not a lot of space on Tuesday to put a to-do list. So again, it doesn't have to be every day. Yes, sometimes there's duplication from my daily pages because sometimes I add to-do lists in there. But not all the time, not all the time. Saturday we're gonna leave alone because we are traveling. I will actually put it down on Sunday because that just makes a little bit more sense. So this Friday is a day for Friday Night Live, which I am also very excited about, that has come back. If you don't know what that is, or if you're new to my Instagram and my YouTube, every other Friday I do host a live over on Instagram. It's called Friday Night Live, and we just kind of talk about a whole bunch of things. I usually have the live saved on my Instagram, so if you need to go back and watch a previous one, they're up there on my page, but that will be for this week, March 1st. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to have as the cute little icon for it, and I think we're going to go with the Paper Bits Co. with the little computer. I don't know why, because I'm on my phone when I do the live. But that was just too friggin' cute not to use it. And Friday, I am going into the office again for a little half day. I also have to swap out my laptop, which fun times. And when I say into the office, like, my role is hybrid, so I only go into the office twice a week. So these are the times that I'm counting as my work time, because it means that I'm not at home, if that makes sense. Sometimes I change up what that looks like, and I know that that can be confusing. And I'm just gonna draw this arrow too. Again, the time isn't accurate on this. It's actually 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Even I'm getting used to that time because I'm so used to saying 7 o'clock, but that's when I was on Eastern Time. Anyway. All right, and then on Saturday, Kayla and I are attending our very first Texas Planner Babes meetup. I'm really, really excited about that because, you know, you get to be around your people in the creative community, and I'm just pumped. I am so pumped. I heard about it on Planners and Wines live recording. You have to be a Patreon member to attend the live recording. But anyway, as a Patreon member, someone had mentioned going to the Texas Planner Babes event, and I was like, oh my God. And then there were like comments like, hey, we have them in different cities within Texas. It's not just at this one location. And I was like, holy crap. And it happened to be that this weekend it is in Dallas. Yay! So I'm super excited about that. So I asked Kayla, I was like, hey, you want to go with me? Plus it's something small. She doesn't really care to go to the very big planner events. It's a little overwhelming for her, which she's correct. But we will be doing that and just kind of hanging out with friends for a little bit. And selfishly, I also want to go so that I can swing by the IKEA. Multitasking is what I'm doing. So I'm going to grab a couple of pieces from there. But I am excited. It's going to be a day for us. I think that we will probably do some shopping afterwards and then head home. I don't live in the city of Dallas. I live on the outskirts of Dallas, so it is about an hour away for us, but nothing too bad. And I think I'm going to use this little building sticker from Coffee Monsters Co.'s subscription for the little IKEA thing. I love IKEA. Honestly, it is very, very good for my wallet that we don't live closer to IKEA. If you live near an IKEA, I am so freaking jealous and also happy for you. at the same time, I'm also gonna use a little car for the drive home. Honestly, you guys, I do not like driving in the city, like at all, but to hang out with my planner friends, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Again, it doesn't take us very long, but I don't want to stay out like all night, so hopefully we're home early enough. Okay, and one thing I definitely did not want to forget is that the new episodes of Love is Blind come out on Wednesday. I don't know if you guys are watching, but I cannot not watch. It is like watching a carefully edited train wreck, and I'm here for it. Like, I'm so freaking excited for the new episodes. Like, I cannot get enough. It is just bringing me so much joy. And I'm trying to find my little icons that have like a TV on them. I think they're from Once More with Love though. Let's be real. Like, I could have it on the little iPad icon that I have because I'm obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. And I watched it the other day in my kitchen with my iPad up on the counter. I thought it was these from Once More with Love, but apparently I did not grab those. Here they are. I did grab it. It's just on the back side of this page. But I don't even know why I'm putting the TV, because I watch it on my iPad. But I'm obsessed with this season of Love is Blind. Last season made me so freaking angry. That I was like, oh my gosh, this show is trash. No, just last season was trash. And you know what's so funny is I don't like shows like The Bachelor, which is kind of similar to Love is Blind. I don't like those shows, and I'm gonna binge watch. Let's be real. I'm gonna binge watch. I think it's coming out. I think with the first drop was 6 episodes and the second was 3, so I hope it's 3 again. I'm gonna watch them all in one night. I don't care if there are other things I have to do. I'm watching. But again, it's just a train wreck, and I love it. And if you love a good train wreck and some drama and all that stuff, then this is definitely for you. All right, let's get to the sidebar, because I think Sunday is a little too far away for me to plan too much. So I'm just gonna leave that as is. And I'm just gonna take the same marker and create like little bullet points, nothing fancy, for just a little to-do list, even though some of the things are kind of already done. So I needed to work on the returns. And I don't know if I finished telling that story, but essentially I could not return my stuff to Sephora. But I did get my Target return done. I still need to do an Old Navy return, but I'm still on the fence on some pants that I may or may not keep. So don't know if that's gonna happen this week. We need to call our former HOA, because for some reason they're sending us the dues bill for the house that we haven't owned since September of 2023. And I am like, I don't think so. And they are so hard to get a hold of. I stayed on hold with them this morning for about 30 minutes, gave up, called back a little bit later, continued to stay on hold, and I ended up leaving a message. I am going to try to call them back again this afternoon. They just need to fix it. Like, we don't own this house. Send the bill to the current owners, please. Thank you. What else? I need to update our budget. That is something I do every single week. And I have a couple of bills to pay this week. And I'm currently working on cleaning out my planner closet. The closet that's in the 4th bedroom that is my office. I have been kind of doing this thing where like once a month I go through it, because I didn't get rid of as much stuff as I wanted to when we moved. So I've just been doing like a monthly sort of like, okay, let's go through this section and get rid of stuff. And then I really wanted to work on it quite a bit this week, because with this meetup on Saturday, they have a de-stash table. So I am gathering all the things to bring, because I do not want it coming back home with me. No. All right, that is all for that. And then for the meal plan, I'm just gonna do these 7 little circles that I normally do if I have to use my marker. And I almost ran out of space. But if you're not a sticker person, this is a great way to put your meal plan in here and have it look kind of cute, you know? Monday we had steaks. Today we are having sandwiches. Super fancy here. And Wednesday we are having grilled chicken. And instead of doing fend for yourself on Thursday, I think I'm actually going to do some grilled shrimp. Now that the weather is warmer, we are grilling like pretty much every day. There is not a whole lot of cooking happening on the inside of our house. Friday is going to be takeout, and honestly, so is probably Saturday, at least for me and Kayla, but I typically leave Saturday and Sunday blank anyway, and then fill it in after the fact. Before I let you guys go, I wanted to share something that I recently purchased. I haven't been doing like haul type videos. I like to sort of save it for the end of these plan with me's, especially because I'm just not buying quite as much these days when it comes to planner things. But I recently purchased some stamps, which I'm excited and nervous about because I don't stamp a whole lot. I saw someone else sharing these on their Instagram, and her handle is AJ McGarvey. I'll put a screenshot here of her account. But these are so freaking cool. They are from the brand Everyday Explorers Co. And I grabbed this little set right here, which has just a whole lot of fun stuff for your book journal or wherever you want to put it. But it's got this cute little audio book, your pile of must reads, currently reading, a book rating, a new book, another must read. I thought that this was so freaking cute. Then I got this much larger set. It has some similar things in here, but again, it's very geared towards also audiobooks as well. So you've got where you can categorize the book that you're reading, whether it was paperback on your Kindle or audiobook. You can do a book rating, mark as read, book review, lots of cute stuff in this stamp set as well. I do like this, especially this book belongs to. But okay, you can borrow it. It's super freaking cute. And I love it. And I love this done and done, date finished. You could also like stamp that on the inside of your book if you really wanted to. And then I got this little icon set, which I thought was just so perfect for everyday planning. To be honest, the ones that really caught my eye were the cameras, and then like the headphones for listening to music or podcasts, the little filming, shopping cart, all of those things. I thought even the masks and the different moods are really cute. Just a very functional icon set. Now I am on the hunt for figuring out which ink works best on the Tomoe River paper. I did ask over on Instagram. I did get like varying feedback of different inks that would be a possibility that work. But if you guys have any that you would recommend, definitely leave that down below in the comments. I would appreciate it so much. And again, these are from Everyday Explorers Co. All right, guys, that is it for today's plan with me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are already subscribed, make sure that you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.